Ladies and gents, it is Wrap It Up, the only show to never declare war on North Korea. NASCAR-based paint scheme show. Never declare war on
Thank you
North
for
Korea.
clarifying that, because I was about to lose my mind.
Exactly. So there's a lot of other shows that have it, or haven't. But we're the only one of this. So if that means anything to you, it shouldn't. I have no idea what it means myself. I know what blows my mind, though, just like having to talk to Kim Jong-un. That's seeing that Harrison Burton won a freaking race. Where did this come from? 35th in points out of 36 full-time drivers, right? Several races in points behind, automatically up to 16th. Double. That's millions of dollars that the Wood brothers now will collect for this season that they wouldn't have.
Because they're guaranteed to finish 16th.
Yeah, because they're guaranteed 16 more places.
Oh, my word.
So it's pretty huge.
Wow.
Well, we're going to look at that and every other car that's going to run down at the Lady in Black, folks. Hang with us here just a minute, and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what.
Yeah, you tell me.
It ain't never been nothing like this before.
I know.
I saw the 21 and the 8 lined up beside each other, and I thought, well, I'm a Kyle Busch fan, for those new to the show. I thought, this is it. He's done it. It's in, baby. Lock it down. Nope. It even had, like, I swear in my mind, like a car length it almost looked like that the 21 gave him and just came out of nowhere. Oh.
That Retzlaff man just drove into the back of this young Burton boy and said,
just slammed him, didn't he?
I am going to push you to the win. I am on the appeal panel.
Yeah, well, you turned him down, didn't you?
I did.
Well, yeah. You thought it was reckless driving. I get that.
It
kind of was reckless driving.
I just look at the data. That's
yeah,
all I do.
That's it. You're not biased at all.
No.
I'm not biased either. Here, second place.
How come one of the Morgans is gone?
Well,
they cut him down.
He's about run out of money. He got sued. It turns out Morgan & Morgan did.
Put a blanket over him.
Look at him. He's looking a little old there on the front. They couldn't finish out the wrap. They ran out of ink. Oh man, this is spy photos, ladies and gents, of this year's Morgan & Morgan car, and I'll tell you what. It's pretty freaking ugly to me.
I'll tell you what.
Yes, it is right there. Fresh dumpster fire. Oh, woo! Burn. It's all the wrong things. I'm not even going to go into detail. I just don't like it.
We're at a crown jewel this weekend.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, guys.
Dress up.
Do better.
Dress up. It's ridiculous. Hey.
There's another flat one.
Let me tell you, though, I'm a bit of a Bell fan this weekend. Bell, I noticed, had in the last 4 races at Daytona 2 top 3s. So I hit to the DraftKings and I said, $10. Brought me $70 return for the top 3 from Mr. Christopher Bell.
It was a top 3. It wasn't a win. Okay.
Yeah, right. Just he had to make third, and he did.
There you go.
Hit it for me. So I'm rich. That's why. What can I tell you?
Here comes the money.
Oh,
thank you, Christopher Bell.
Yeah, why not?
Me? Oh! Oh, my
Woo!
It's Cody Ware in the 51.
Cody Ware last week in the 15 got a 4th place finish. Has anything ever happened like this?
Take a look at
this crown achievement of Cody's life. I did look last week because I randomly mentioned about Cody's best finish. I looked it all up. His best finish previously
was it 9th or 12th or something like that?
At a non-speedway track. He got a 6th at Daytona once. So he's got a 4th.
Oh, my gosh.
But he had 2 18th place finishes at Charlotte, and he had a 9th place at, oh, man.
I feel like you told me it was like Bristol or something.
Bristol Dirt.
Bristol Dirt, that's it.
And Texas, he had a 9th place. So Cody's had now like 4 top 10s. Here, this is his best finish ever. And he's out of the car immediately. Great job, Cody. Get out. Put Kaz back in. And Kaz has got the flames and the meat.
Meat and bone.
I can speak with certainty that we will not see the 15 car at the front of the pack again next week.
We won't.
It's a feeling. I can tell you last year they got dead last, the 15th did. Hey,
Hey.
here's a boy who just needs Papaw to give him just a little bit more juice.
More juice.
More monster energy. He's just not got enough.
So this is boring, so real quick. About that meat and bone.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
need to call the meat line.
Oh, you're right about that.
Tell us about all of your things that you want to hear. Leave
Yeah.
us some messages.
Yeah.
Tell us anything.
Slap it out. Tell us what you think. Give us a cut of what your information is.
Tell us how you like this meat and bone on the meat line.
Do it.
All right. See
Would
y'all.
you drive the meat bone car
I would.
if you're given a no pay though? Would you go drive the 15 car for Rick Ware Racing for no pay? Would you risk your life?
For no,
No pay, but you get the opportunity to drive in a cup race.
I wouldn't have a clue what I was doing, so I probably wouldn't do it.
See, exactly. Kaz Growler does weekly. Well, here's the 23. Man, good finish for Bubba up here in 6th place. Air Force. I think this scheme's pretty hot, honestly.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Do you know
like,
what's on the hood? Or
it's blue.
just,
And just didn't have a good picture of it, honestly. But what's not to like about that?
Exactly. I
You
love
know?
banjo playing robots.
Heck yeah. You get every day right there.
Whoops.
Was that something different?
That was
Oh,
something
no. Well,
I was going to let that make fun of Joey Logano with the
Man.
robot thing, but, you know,
23. Well, listen.
we messed up.
You know, your Parker Rascliffe guy there in the 62 that pushed the 21 to the win, he fell all the way back to 7th. And there is no 62 this week, so we go to 8th place.
Ooh.
You know who that is. That's
I
Bad
like
Brad.
I like the salmon plumbing. You ever got salmon stuck in your pipes?
Oh, absolutely. They swim upstream right up the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, I'll be sitting on the toilet, freaking salmon just come right up on you.
Oh,
It's, well,
is it scary?
well, the first time it is, definitely. You got to, first thing came to my mind, you ever see the cover of Ghoulies? VHS tape Ghoulies, the movie? That's the first thing that comes to mind.
Yep.
That's all you need to know. But when you stand up and you realize
It's just
that you got a
salmon.
toilet full of your own feces and dinner for the next 3 weeks,
I mean,
God, I grossed myself out. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry.
well, I like that paint
This
scheme.
one's got a lot of veterans' names all over. That's all the fine writing this week. So
Oh,
you can see
really?
the little
Okay.
bit, yeah. Look at this.
Oh.
Crown Achievement of the Year. Oh, I guess he's going to be back in the 31 next year. It is. Every week. It's really earning a reputation.
Foreshadowing to our end of the year show.
They haven't said anything.
Worst raps of the year.
31. He may be back, but when they put out the tweet that AJ was coming up, they said the 16 at first, and then they went and edited the tweet and took the 16 out. Could that mean something about the 31? Or does they just not want to announce it right now? What do you think?
31. I don't think he's back in this car next year.
I don't see why he would be, but you
Yeah.
never know.
Who's
You know, Trackhouse has never. Oh, never mind. They did announce a number. I was about to say
80.
Trackhouse has never said they have a third charter yet. Maybe they made a deal with Colleague again. I don't know. But no,
steal
no,
one
no.
of the Chiatas?
You never know. Hey,
Steal the
17.
building them with submarines.
You got the. Is that right? Oh yeah, that's right. Big horn. Bring it on, baby. Sub time. Man, this guy is so close to getting a win. He's in the top 10 weekly. He's
I
just
picked him
right
the last
there.
2 weeks.
You gonna do it again?
I might.
Ooh. The suspense.
Last time we were at Darlington in May.
We were at Darlington. It was a
this
good
guy
race.
and Tyler Reddick were just kind of running each other into the wall for the win.
Yeah.
And then
I really wanted 17 to get it. I did.
I forgot about that.
I did too. He very well could pull it off, couldn't he? He has the car to do it.
He can build them subs.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, look at your boy.
Bowl secure.
He's got a St. Fetus Health Systems.
Secure.
And they also have a co-sponsor add-on from the Mud Rabbits, which is apparently a team of hockey, I guess, based on the logo. It's a minor league hockey team. That maybe they get a better deal on their players getting the crap beat out of them and stuff when they have to go to the hospital here to co-share this, you think?
Is Hocevar French?
You know what?
It sounds like a French name.
He's from Michigan. Maybe he's like got that French-Canadian deal up there. They come down. It's a possibility.
Bon secure.
Michigan people, tell us. You know everyone in your state.
Yeah, comment.
Tell us what Hocevar doing.
Call the meat line.
Woo!
Tell
Get
us
on it.
Tell us about them people up there.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my word.
Let me show you.
This is...
I got something for you here. Rap of the week for me.
That is, yeah, I'll second that.
Double it. 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, my gosh.
That's hot.
That is so throwback, retro, but current. And
exactly.
The red number.
Listen, right now, if you're a market research person, okay, and you're filing a report about what's a good deal, this right here.
It's a good deal.
This wins. Give this all of the love. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm not even a big drinker. You run this weekly, I'm just going to start buying the beer. I'm just going to hand it out on the State Street to random hobos and stuff. There you go, buddy.
It's Bristol, baby.
Let's get this party going. But look at that. Oh, my gosh. This is one of the hottest cars of the year.
Yeah, for real.
I'll fight any. In the comments, tell me if you need to fight me, where we need to meet at, because I'll fight over this. This is hot. Flaming.
Man.
Oh, my gosh. I don't want to change the slide. I want to stay on this one.
Stay on this one forever.
It's too hot. Okay.
How many? Oh, wait. How many? That's pretty hot, too. But how many points is Mr. Chastain? He's 27. Ugh. I don't think he makes the playoffs, do you?
27 points.
27 points back. He lost 28 after this.
It just all depends what happens to
Daytona
Truex and
race.
Gibbs and Busher during the race. Busher can fall out. Even Gibbs could with, proper stage stuff. If Chastain stayed up front, he could make it happen.
Man.
But it's going to be close.
That's crazy. The dude almost won the Cup like
Right.
2 years ago.
Right? Then not even back in.
Not even make the playoffs this year.
Gets a little wacky, doesn't it? There's the 71. You remember him?
And
Well, good.
he's gone, right?
You know what? He's in 13th, though. Since they told him, he's fired, he's starting to run a lot better. Maybe he had too much pressure on him.
Harrison
Or
Burton.
not enough
Same
pressure.
He's fired and then he wins a race.
Well, you're right. Let's start firing all the drivers. Somebody fire Kyle Busch. Let's get him a win. Oh, man.
That's the corn dog man.
Hey, there
They
he
blacked
is.
it out for the lady in black this week.
There you go.
I like the circuitry on it. That's cool. It's got something to do with the technologicals, they say.
Transform your...
I wish we had that
What?
sound. Transformers. Transform your... Where does it say this? Oh, transform your IT.
.com.
Or your it.
Your it.
Transform your it.
That's what I thought it said, but I'm like...
You don't want to
surely
tell that
I'm
to
not
like a third grader. They'll be like, you're it.
Oh.
It's a nasty word.
Hey!
Look at that.
Talk about the 42 stepping up the paint scheme.
This is the one Jimmy hid from us that 1 week.
You're the boss, Jimmy.
And
I'm the
released
boss.
very late. So this is the second time John Huntress Nemechek is going to be running it. And it's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's
Black numbers on the side.
They don't make
white
many
on the
Mobile
roof.
1 schemes that aren't hot.
That's true.
They've got some guy in their graphics department that knows what he's doing.
He loves it.
But Red Horse, love it. There's something you can hate.
Yeah.
You can always.
ain't no but garbage.
All that Rick money.
Hendrick.
Oh, he's got so much money, and then he's got this bank. I'm not. You know what? I wonder if he has his money with the Ally people, his own money. You think he gets some kind of kickback on that deal?
Like extra interest to Rick.
Right? Because, he is the sponsor and he is the money. He is a straight gangster. He will, if he can set up some kind of heist, he'll do it.
300.
Look at him.
300.
He runs that town. Oh, look at this. Back with the green and ugliness again. But let me tell you, this man has suspense all about him. This is the lady in black, and he is a master of this track. If Jimmy can bring a car out of somewhere magical, they just re-signed this guy like last week also. He's going to stay there. This is the best shot Legacy has of winning a race, is the 43 for the foreseeable future, yes.
So I can't say stuff like that anymore because Harrison Burton won.
Well, right. You never know. You never know. I'm telling you, something can happen, and this man knows how to get in place. And wild cards have been showing up. Don't count this man out. Look at him. Here's a man to not look at. How did he get all the way back here? He's supposed to be a super speedway man, right? Road courses and super speedways. And here he is, 18th place.
Well, you know what happened?
Big wreck.
No one ran out of gas
That's true.
on the last lap, so that's why he didn't win.
There you go. It's got a lot to do with it. You're absolutely right. Well, behind him was B.J. McLeod in the number 78 car.
Seriously?
Yep. He got 19. He's got a top 20, B.J. I'm telling you, B.J.
Dude.
He's coming. Joey Gase, 20th.
Joey, we predicted him to finish dead last.
Man, I'm 4-2 now. Man, that's
He
hard.
finished
He
was
beat
one-
half the field.
On the pre-overtime finish or overtime restart, they showed 6 cars that had not been in an accident. Joey Gase was one of them.
I swear, in stage 1 at one point, he was driving below the yellow line as the field passed him.
Yeah,
and
he-
lapped
he
him. And
went
I'm
a lap
like,
down.
look, he's going to die. The man still outlasted 20 cars. It's amazing.
Insane.
That's probably big money.
Big money.
Which puts us at your boy. He
There.
lost to Joey Gase.
Big money.
Oh, and Cody Ware. Cody Ware got a 4th, don't forget.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson, I'm wearing the shirt. He got a 21st place, which statistically for Kyle Larson at Daytona is pretty good.
That's about average.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. That's not too
I mean,
bad.
he did get in one wreck, big
Yeah.
wreck, and then was leading the race after
Right.
he wrecked.
I know.
Then he got in the second wreck, and that kind of screwed him. So
I mean, how many wrecks can you have? It's a sad situation, that's for sure.
hey,
Back
toys
again now.
for tots.
I finally figured out what happened in May. In May, we thought this was going to be raced. We showed this paint scheme, and we're like, Toys for Tots, why are they doing this early? I think it was May. When was early? I think that's what happened. It said Darlington, and I thought maybe it was the first Darlington, and it was actually this Darlington they're running it, which still seems kind of early,
Well, yeah,
but it is Memorial Day, and it has like a
it's Labor Day.
a Marine. Oh, you're right. It is. Never mind. That doesn't work at all then, does it?
Wha-
This still seems very early then.
Do people give out toys on Labor Day now? I just missed it.
Maybe. It's a good possibility. I mean, we could get it going. Austin Dillon could get it going. Speaking of which, Austin not making the playoffs, huh? What happened there? Got 20 seconds. This was his chance at redemption. 22nd.
22nd.
22nd. You know what, though? You don't need redemption. All you need to do is pick in the comments who wins the race, and you pick the right person. If you're the only one, you get 2 shirts.
Brett
If-
Moffitt.
If more than one person picks it, we'll randomly draw, and we'll send out them 2
we'll
shirts.
multiply the
Because
shirts.
We'll do whatever we have to do to make this comfortable for you and your family when we clothe them this Christmas in Toys for Tots
Toys
shirts.
for Tots shirts.
All you got to do is pick the winner, baby. Oh, look.
Oh, no.
Secret car.
Oh.
What the hell is that?
Who would you think it is? One team did not release. One team
It's a 23-11 team.
would not write on the entry form who any of their sponsors were this week. So it may be a scheme we've seen before, but they did not list sponsorship for their entry.
Oh, no, wait, it wouldn't be. We've already seen it. No, we haven't seen a 23-11 team yet.
You've
Yeah, we
seen
did.
23?
Yeah, we did. We saw it.
No, it is Todd Gilliland in the 38.
Todd.
We don't know what it's going to look like.
So none of the Front Row Motorsports.
And we don't know what the 34 is going to look like either. They got no sponsorship listed. If I had to guess, I say Generator and Loves. That's what I'm going to say. Or Long John Silver's, actually. Long John
You
Silver
run that
seems to
last
be
week.
well, I think that's the we ain't got a sponsor scheme for him
Fried that fish.
because they own some of them. Hey, speaking of fish.
There's some fried fish.
Oh, Johnny the billionaire. We're not jealous about that at all. $8 billion. I'm not bitter that I had to overpay for camouflage hunting clothes. Not at all, Johnny. You know what I did find out, what I don't care for? That I actually found out. If you love Johnny, you don't want to hear this. I actually found out something pretty terrible about Johnny.
Oh, really?
Johnny don't pay taxes. Johnny's got all this money because
How's he
Bass
get by
Pro
with that?
Shops, when all the animals are in there and the fish, it is classified. They have it classified as a museum with a gift shop on it.
What?
Yeah, so he doesn't
And
have
he
to
gets
pay,
by with that.
and it works. And so they don't have to pay taxes as a store. They pay taxes as a museum and don't
So
have to pay.
George Bush, Barack Obama, Donald Trump,
And
and
are letting
Joe
it happen.
Biden
They've all let this.
have lost their minds.
It's stupid. I
All
just found it out this week. It's ignorant. Some loophole.
Hey, I love paying taxes. Come on, Johnny.
Jeez.
This
Hey,
guy.
Speaking of somebody who's overstocked on taxes.
Yeah. Terrible. Crazy good deals.
Crazy good deals, man.
Very bad paint scheme.
Again, they spent a lot of money on sponsorship this year. Their deals couldn't be that good, or they wouldn't have the money to sponsor all these cars.
Exactly.
So,
wonder how, dude. We need to find that out. How much money has Overstock put into NASCAR this season? It's got to be insane.
Anybody in the comments, see what you can find out. Go on Reddit, ask them. Tell people on Reddit
Does anybody
the
work
show exists
at Overstock
that they can come watch it.
Yeah,
that would be crazy. We can't do that. You can't promote yourself. You could do that. We couldn't do that.
Works a lot better that way.
You're right. Look at this. 2 weeks in a row, Liberty. I'm not sure why. Why do you do it 2 weeks in a row? It seems odd. East Coast, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I picked him to win. I picked him to win, and he did not win.
You picked it. Oh, it's past.
Yeah. Also, we missed the 33 was in 25th place. We're up to 27th now.
Good for him.
Yeah, that was Austin Hill. William Byron, he got in a wreck. I'm going to use that as an excuse why my pick was wrong. Here's a new scheme special time with Michael Jordan on the hood and what looks to be Tiger Woods beside of him. And I have no is it Wayne Gretzky? Wait, let me change everything. Now, what I hope it is Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, and Bo Jackson from the 1980s NBC Saturday morning cartoon All-Stars. Those three guys had their own cartoon show together for a season, and it was absolutely terrible. But from here, it's probable, but that I keep thinking from here that's I don't know. I can't even tell.
Man.
I don't know, but Upper Deck is sporting cards, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And you can buy them. Panini, remember the Panini cards? Who had that? The Four had that. Apparently cards are back in a big way. And
I don't like this, though.
Yeah?
It is a dumpster fire for me.
It does look like it could burn. You know what it kind of it's like it's made of Nerf. That's what it makes me think of. It just looks like something Nickelodeon painted. Just gives me them vibes. I got vibes, baby. Hey, speaking of the 12, man, Richmond water heaters. It's a good one. I like the black.
This guy might win the race.
He might. He is good wherever he goes. He is the defending champion. Are you aware of this? The man's got synergy energy. Right now in the playoffs, where's he at? He's down in 5th. You know what?
Yeah.
Sleeper right there. You keep thinking, but right there he is. Actually, why
I'm
is
still
there?
sticking with my all-season pick. The 20 is winning the cup.
Well,
He's P2 right now.
He's right there.
Playoff
So,
standings.
you're probably going to make the final
But
four.
Reddick,
Reddick?
I can't remember. It's like 20. Is his regular season points? I think Larson is like 20-some points behind.
No, that's just the list.
Yeah, so Reddick's got a pretty big lead on the regular season. So that's going to get him 15 bonus playoff points.
Oh, yes.
Which is going to push him up pretty high.
First.
I think it was. I think I looked at these don't have playoff points. I think it was going to tie him with Kyle Larson for the most playoff points if he gets the 15 bonus
the most
points.
playoff points. I see.
Yeah.
Right here. Wait a minute. But it's got race wins, stage wins, playoff points right there. Like the third set of numbers.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yes.
So Reddick's 13 and Kyle Larson's 28.
So that would tie him.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Yeah.
So it looks like there's going to be a tie unless Larson gets stage wins and or race win this weekend.
Man, that 28 playoff points. That's hard to whittle away and fall out of.
It's almost
almost a
one race buffer.
Right. Yeah. Was it Truex that almost did that? That had a huge lead and almost blew it. Right.
Almost blew it. Yeah.
So it can happen. Absolutely. We were back here. We seen it. We'll move on. Guess who? It's the 34. Super secret time. Joey.
He's a piece of crap. The kid, he sucks. He's sucked his whole career.
Yeah. I mean, what can you say? It's absolutely true. Joey, he's the best thing since sliced bread, Mark Martin once said. But Mark Martin may have had a lot of concussions also. He's been in a lot of wrecks, I'm just saying. I did watch a thing about Mark Martin and Gucci Mane the other day. You know, he's very popular with Gucci Mane. I think they put him in a song. I think that's what's going on. No offense to Mark Martin. Listen, if Mark Martin saw me in public, Mark Martin, however old he is, I don't know. How old is Mark Martin? Like 84? I'm just joking. He's not that
probably
old.
like 70, isn't he?
He's up there. He could still kick my butt any day of the week, though. If he saw me, he could literally body slam me.
Think so?
He's ripped. Like he's in the gym, dude. He is just jacked. I mean, like toned, muscular.
Where did I see him? Oh, I saw him on the Dell Jr. download, Dirty Mo Media something. The young kid that works for Dell Jr. was interviewing Mark Martin about what he thought about the Austin Dillon move on Joey Logano.
On Logano. Look at it. Just all came back around.
It's all Logano.
He's the key.
Logano.
Here's a key to
That's
police cars. The 51. This is the second time they've ran this.
Lodge 9.
Yeah. The NCF. It's the NickFlopLodge9.com, man. Everybody's there. That's where all the hot young singles from the area are meeting up. Get on.
Is Justin
Sign up.
Haley back in this ride
He's there constantly.
next year?
Unless he gets a better ride right now. And it must have been, it was Justin. No, it wasn't Justin. You're Justin. It was Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
There's too many people with J's on this show. It was Jordan, I think, that said that Justin Haley claimed he would not leave Rick no matter what since Rick gave him a chance to drive this year. But I'm just saying.
We've heard that before.
Exactly. Rick Hendrick shows up.
Hendrick.
You go. You go. You tell other Rick, nope, go back to your barn, Rick. Look at the drumsticks.
Drumstick.
Oh, he'll be beating on something like the wall, I'm sure.
I got plenty of drumsticks.
Do you?
In my car, I got some. At my house with my drums, I have some.
I got some here myself. I've even got some of the ice cream in my fridge. I'm well prepared in this area. I may enjoy a drumstick ice cream this weekend when
he's
Ricky
racing
when Ricky hits the wall. See, I didn't scream too hard. I wanted to remind everybody at home though, if you do see Ricky in public, we're trying to get everybody just to scream Ricky at Ricky.
Ricky.
That's the thing. Until everybody's there. Hey, you've already been fired. Why not wreck the
Chili's.
cars? Your whole career has been murdered.
Chili's.
I saw this weekend. This is pure hearsay bullcrap. Probably the dude could be totally lying. On a random Facebook group, I saw a picture. A dude was at one of the driver appearances, like at the Chevy stage, and it was LaJoy. He's sitting up there, when they sit under there's like two tall chairs, and some guy nobody knows will interview whoever the driver is and stand there. So LaJoy's sitting there, and the guy takes a picture of him and says, LaJoy says during that he does have something lined up for next year. Other than that, I've heard not one word about it. So I don't know. That guy could have been drunk out of his mind, a total liar. Or maybe LaJoy has something, and he only just threw it out there randomly to some people standing around thinking, well, no reporters are here. They haven't made an announcement yet. I don't know. It's even more confusing than it was before I even started talking. Why did I even speak?
Acceptance.
SVG
Again?
is running most of the races the rest of the year. I think he's running 7 races, or maybe that was counting last week. So 6 more out of the 10.
They're getting him ready.
They're getting him ready. He is going to, and this right here has stepped up. Acceptance Insurance will be on at least, I think it's 6 more, maybe all 7 of them.
Wow.
So they sold out a big bunch of races. I got to tell you, though, for SVG, this would be a fine car with the blue right there and the green. It would be okay, but for SVG and coming in, it's kind of dull to me. I'd like to see something a little bit better. I'm not going to say it's terrible, but I can smell colleague designer all over it. It looks like the stuff, that they make AJ drive all the time. Just flat, and then they'll maybe stick a number on there, but it's not popping. It's just not doing it for me. Sorry.
It's just meh.
It's meh. We're going to see it a lot. It's going to be at half the races for the rest of the year. So enjoy that.
Maybe we'll see it one. Oh!
Look at the black.
Black.
Now get this. Last week, we showed the blue. What showed up in the white?
I know. He just screwed with us.
Hendrick's site put up the blue. They said the blue. They showed a picture of the
They
blue.
changed it.
And they're like, oh, yeah, never mind. Change my mind. Don't worry about it. Okay, so we've been told it's this. Gold time filters. Speaking of which, do you see Rick
Hendrick.
is suing Hooters for $1.7 million that they haven't paid for other races. So Hooters apparently stopped paying at some point or has never paid the whole season and got all those races for free or hasn't paid for all the races. And so apparently
Get that money.
Rick just pulled them off the car. It's not that they came and said, oh, we can't pay for this. Rick's like, hey, you're deadbeats. Get out of here. You're dead to me, kid. Get out of here. Oh,
Shoot them guns.
Noah got back with the red, white, and blue.
Oh.
No respect. No honor.
Johnny again spending America's money on race cars so he can sit in the pits while I got to go to a museum to buy a hunting jacket? Come on now. Preaching over here.
Pay your taxes.
Good Lord almighty. Let's just move on. Danny, I'm happy to see this. 38th.
Oh, okay.
I was happy that he wrecked. Also, they switched this. They said FedEx last week. We showed FedEx, and they showed up with even uglier FedEx Cares.
Yeah, it was
just
really
blue lines on it. That's why they hid it so long. It was ugly. They didn't want anybody to see it. I don't think anybody saw it until like Friday. Or
I feel like there was a
Saturday.
third car that I noticed in the race too that was completely different.
Oh, it was.
I can't
What was
remember
it?
what it was.
Yeah, they did. It was Columbia, Bubba.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was Columbia, but it was completely different color scheme.
Right. Yeah. Totally different. I liked it,
Yeah.
but totally different. I would have liked to have seen that, but they're hiding things. They're crazy. 39th, dead last. I think no, wait a minute. He's not dead last. He was next to last because there were 40 cars.
Dead last.
I think he just got nervous from last year. You know, all the barrel rolling. And he's like, he's having flashbacks. And he's just I'm going to pull over.
Take it easy, yeah.
Just have a seat, maybe. And then Suarez, the man, dead last.
The hottest car at the track got even hotter.
It did, man. It was. I put on the on our page. I was like, the car was so hot it combusted. It blew up, burnt to the ground. It was that hot. Dude, we won't see a paint scheme like that again. There's no way. They know better now. You put something that hot on the track, it just catches fire. There were a lot of fires, though, oddly, at the race. Did you notice that? There were a couple different people caught on fire, especially at the start. I don't know what was going on there.
People flipping in the air after NASCAR's like, we're changing the cars this week so they don't flip out the air. That's it.
Yeah, got that wrong. Yeah. Everybody getting in the air now, right? They're just getting crazy with it. Just doing it so rub it in people's face. But listen, while we're on that, you know what? You can get it in the air and feel like you're flying by going to whiteblazeoutdoors.com.
Uh-oh.
You go over there.
I don't believe
you
that.
get out in the fresh mountain air, breathe in all the good things that nature has, all the aromas and the auras and the realness and the fakeness and your idea of, a hoot owl that lives there and he's got a little house, you can make up your own little stories on the hike and stuff. The guides, they don't mind. They're practically deaf. They won't even hear you, talking and raving like a psychotic person as you go through the woods, making up animal backstories. Don't get lost. You're not Cinderella. You're not Snow White, okay? The world don't work like that. You don't want to be out in the woods alone. It gets scary. Birds of prey are everywhere. They will snatch your wig off of your head and fly right away with it. I've seen it happen before. I seen a bald eagle one time on the 4th of July, which I swear should at least make me a state representative of some kind, if not a state senator. Pick up a whole cow and fly away with it. With White Blaze Outdoors, that won't happen.
It won't happen. There's no way.
They take you to the place where the giant birds of prey aren't lifting up people and carrying them away to their death.
They know all the spots.
They know it all. Give them a call and tell them, hey, I don't want to die today. Just want to look at some cool stuff. And they'll take you on a hike. It's going to be great. Let's get back to the cars real fast. We're almost done. Oh, the 66. Timmy Hill last week.
Get W.
Timmy Hill wasn't in the race last week. No, it was Austin Hill, excuse me.
That says get W at Walmart. Is that what that says?
Yeah, you get a W at Walmart, and that's just W. That's
W.
That's
okay.
the name of it because the sponsorship just said W. My hope this week when I saw the entry form, since we had Ronald Reagan wrote on the entry form last week, this one just said W. And I said, holy crap.
George W.
Now
Bush.
we got George W. Bush getting a car. We're just going to keep this going. Let's get all of them. Somebody go dig up Abe Lincoln. See, he can at least sponsor a Spire car or something. He's on the penny, right?
You know what? Oddly enough,
Yeah. I do.
this car is not bad for me.
Yeah. It's better than it normally is.
It's like so simple, but
Right?
it's kind of like, hey, I kind of like that.
It
I don't
kind
know
of works
why.
for it, doesn't it? Like with the W, just how their thing is, it kind of works. This is the best they've put something together. I will tell you, we have data here, folks. This is big insider data. It's from Facebook. From the team, MBM Motorsports themselves posted this on their Facebook, looking for sponsorship for Darlington. And they put their price list of how much it costs to sponsor this car right here for this race.
That's what we were asking about,
Right.
some of that kind of stuff.
So sales price, logo location, and number of guests. So you also get passes. For upper door quarter panels, that's what we see right there. The
get
upper
W
door.
at Walmart.
Right. Yep. $15,000, and you get 6 VIP passes into the pits. $15,000 for the main side sponsorship. Back bumper, $7,500, and you get 4 passes. The trunk lid, $3,600, 3 passes. Lower quarter panel, which would be where the drinks are. So they've sold the whole thing to everybody at a reduced rate. Lower quarter panel, just for that, $3,000 for the 66 car. That seems high. 2 VIP passes. It is the Southern 500. But it's the 66 car. They're going to get a lot of TV time, you think? I don't think. The roof above the back glass, $2,500, and you get 2 passes. That still seems high. C-post above rear quarter window. Okay, so it's just blue on this scheme. There's nothing there.
Yeah.
That would cost you $2,500 also.
What?
Yeah. That's probably a sticker like this, right? So like 5 inches or something. That seems high. These guys have probably, if I had to guess, you got the lower and you got the whole side. I guess they got the hood. I bet they dropped like $20,000 and got the whole car sponsored. Something like that. Or maybe nobody else called and they got the whole thing for like 12. You know?
Never know.
That's what we need. $12,000.
And we can wrap it up on Timmy Hill's car.
And yeah, and 3 people would see it and never watch. It'd be awesome. Oh, well, that's it. That's the whole rigmarole. That's all the cars that are running and gunning and looking for your love and how much it costs to get on them. And, you know, and the MBM, that's probably your cheapest car you're going to get, the 66, maybe the 44, I don't know. So those are pretty good prices there as to what the market's going for. It's not quite the $1 million they're asking for at Joe Gibbs. Oh, well, what do you think, Justin, this week?
Southern 500.
It is one of the crown jewel greatest races to ever exist. An endurance race, one of the original NASCAR races, because your car couldn't survive it. Cars survive it now, but the men must also. I don't know.
I'm just looking at pictures around here, and there's
Just
like
trying to-
Terry Labonte's everywhere.
It's a lot of Terry.
He don't race anymore.
Terry's last win and his first win. Southern 500. Wow. Yeah. Last one, 2004. He hadn't won in like 4 years. Comes out of nowhere, pulls it off.
Terry drove a 5.
He did.
Terry drove a 44.
He did.
So I'm going to go and put those together kind of and make a 45.
Okay. Sound logic.
Tyler Reddick. Even though this car is a dumpster fire, I hope that I'm right.
I bet some people like it. It's just, you know, not many owners get to put themselves on the car. And the thing about it,
I like the idea of things, but the colors,
layout,
the
right? I'm
layout's
with you.
terrible.
I'm with you.
That's what I'm.
Is it worse than the Morgan & Morgan car? They got that guy on the hood.
No, it's not.
Okay. Both got yellow. If you're going to be on the hood, you got to have yellow, apparently. I thought about it long and hard, and I studied the statistics. I was just naming statistics about Cody Ware's finishes off the top of my head a minute ago. You think I didn't put in time and research into my pick of who would win the Darlington Southern 500? I did. And I came back with a scientific answer that is going to blow your mind. Put the children to bed, because Eric Jones
no way.
gets Legacy and Jimmy
You're the boss, Jimmy. I'm the boss.
the win
Nah.
and lands in a comfortable 16-12 spot in the playoffs. That's my prediction. It's a wild one. A wild one, I say.
Well, this is the only time of the year that it would seem even logical to pick the 43. But I still think you're wrong.
Yeah, it's a good possibility I am. I do tell you this, though. We picked the 43 and the 45.
Hey.
It means there's something about the 44, who's not here this week. So we were very close in numbers. The energy's there. You know, if you're one of the people who's into crystals and crap, tell us in the comments. Is this good? Is the right orbit going on? Do we need to get another Saturn oatmeal sphere? How does that work? You getting a different ring, right? The celestial bodies.
What the hell is that?
You haven't heard? There's a lot of people into that now.
I don't know.
There's a lot of that going around, and
They're teleporting to the different rings of Saturn.
no, it's got to do with the position of the. It's like horoscope type stuff, like the position of the planets determine how your day is going to be and how you feel.
Oh,
I guess that's just got. I mean, the only thing I can come up with is a magnetic pull or something from something that's millions of miles away. Maybe, I don't know. Do you ever feel weird when the moons of Saturn are in Cole Custer's back pocket? Oh, folks, we appreciate you coming and listening to absolute garbage and looking at cars, even though Front Row wouldn't show them to us. If you'll just simply go down at the bottom of whatever magnificent channel you're on and just hit the follower button, be a follower or be a subber over on the YouTubes, and you can win these wonderful gifts that we have to give away. They are mind-blowing. You've got to tell your family and friends, and if they don't sign up, we're doomed. That's just it. I hate to rain down on your parade. It's a bad thing.
Dylan, you son of a...
You think Harrison Burton winning something, terrible things will happen if we do not hit these marks by the end of the year. The prophecy will be fulfilled. So please help us stop the Gorgons. Anything you can tell us, Justin, before we head off into the big good night of the week, sleeping till it comes back?
Of the week.
That's it. Get your phone calls in. Contact us. 423-797-MEAT.
It's Bristol, baby.
And we will get back to you.
Ribeye.
We will not answer the phone. Don't have any anxiety. Just let it fly, baby. Okay? All right. We love every one of you. We hope you have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah. Anything you celebrate this Memorial Day, Labor Day,